My God. The dragon. No, sea monster. Steven Magnet. Okay. Okay. You have to admit that I was a bit thrown off by the Question Girls movie starring in front of a brand new episode, but you know what? We need to be thrown off in order to expect the many cameos that were shown up. For example, we had Featherweight, we had Derpy. Let's see. What's the name of that? We had. What? Okay. Wait a minute. Yeah. The pony that we saw in the first original trailer is known as Amphilistor. And my gosh, that was very, very interesting. It was an interesting episode. And now I'm sure this episode is going to provide a lot of fanfiction writers, a lot of bronies with ideas, and so on and so forth. Like, wow. Guess Bonbon, that came out of nowhere, left field. I was like, wow. And of course, we did have some last minute characters with a little bit of development. But my gosh, I was laughing at Gummy's segment. I was like, wow, he's kind of like Big Mac in the search for nails. But wow, it's like, but no, he reminds me of Henri the cat on YouTube, the French cat, who thinks of nothing but despair. But my God, so many episodes, so many times. But my gosh, I was right there with Matilda. Finally, I remember her name. I got it right. That she meets up with Cranky's best friend, Steven Magnet, and wow, just wow. And it's kind of funny because wow, Doctor Who's pony, or Time Turner, is kind of interesting because now there's a new theory that either has been brought up or hasn't, is that probably Doctor Who used the regenerator. And like, did anyone see the pocket watch in the background? I saw the freaking pocket watch in the freaking background of his home. It was like, wow, that was amazing right there. I was like, woo, if many people did not get that Doctor Who's reference, no one freaking will. Of course, back to the story at hand. Okay. Due to a deal that Cranky Doo got with Derpy, the male pony, all the wedding invitations were sent out that day. Unfortunately, date is wrong. So, we gotta get the ball rolling. Even though we do see, Cranky Doo's trying to do his part in the background, we mostly see Matilda freaking out over the wedding. And of course, she asks a lot of help from her fellow ponies to help her out. And of course, we do get that battle or remix scene from YouTube with Octavia and Vinyl. We did get to see Derpy's solution of trying to figure out what flowers to use. And then, of course, we have Doctor Who's segment for trying to find something to wear for the wedding. And I was wrong. It's called a bugbear. I was like, bugbear? They couldn't come with anything else original. I mean, like, there's thousands of ways you can name a character. I mean, come on. The even though the camera was kind of lousy, but come on, at least it looked amazing. This thing had amazing design, but no proper freaking name. No, I'm not even gonna try to touch that. You know, it's a small side plot, which does keep the 6 friends from having any part of the wedding. And you have to feel bad for Matilda, because at first, while talking with Steven's magnet, you instantly think, wow, she's able to calm down. And then he brings up saying, oh no, dear, you don't know the ponies in this town. Everyone is focused on the freaking wedding. And it hurts. I was like, wow. That does burn. Because it did bring up a point earlier, like Cranky said, that they could elope, but they didn't. Of course, we do move on. We see other segments. And yeah, it is mostly close to the end where we do see Bino and Octavia, and they are rushing through town, collecting most of the citizens and dropping them off in the city hall, where the mayor is weighing both Cranky and Matilda. But yeah, I did not expect a changeling at the wedding. I was like, oh my gosh. How did that get there? Why is it there? And most of all, why is the main 6 locked out? I was like, you know what? But yeah, it was still good wedding. Like, I wanted to mind, you know, I Canterlot wedding being shown for this before this premiere, but you know what? It was a good 100th episode. It was amazing. And the technicality was good. Like, there was some faces made. The story was good. The background characters each had their own little moments. And the more at the end, my God, that took stage. Especially when the mayor had to give the speech herself. And I can't wait for many more episodes. Unfortunately, I have a feeling, that's right, the next episode is a Spike episode. Princess Spike. So, yeah. Let's hope this next episode meets up with high standards, because believe me, it has pressure on it. And hopefully the Spike episodes will not be like previous episodes. But I'm not going to include the question and games into a Spike episode, because everyone was misled, okay? Even though that was a good Spike episode, it was misused. It was bad product placement and so much hype just for missing the whole thing that we could have missed watching the actual games instead of, you know, Spike mostly moping in his room. But oh well. What do you guys think, basically? How did you basically think of this episode? Do you think it's a good episode? Do you think it's an episode that needs working? Is there a scene that threw you off? Write down below or share it with your fellow bronies, because I am done for the day. And gosh, yeah, I think the sugar's wearing off. It's wearing off. See you guys later.